Look at the crunch on that. You can hardly tell that there is no flour in these whatsoever. It's crazy. Did y'all hear that crunch? Because I felt that. Oh my goodness, that's good. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's Caitlin from the Carnivore Couple, and most of you already know I lost a total of 60 pounds in the last year following a carnivore, ketovore, meat-based lifestyle. Now, I've still got a long ways to go to reach my personal weight loss goals, but today I wanted to share with you one of my favorite keto carnivore recipes that we have been having almost weekly in our house. So today we are going to be making chicken tenders, and I have personally come from a very unhealthy standard American diet, so as I have transitioned into a carnivore, more meat-based lifestyle, I've really been revamping some of my old recipes and making them low to zero carb, but still high protein. And this chicken tender recipe is literally one of my favorite, easiest chicken tender recipes, and we have loved it so much, we have started putting it on our weekly chicken tender recipe rotation because everybody in the family loves it, especially our toddler. Now, one of my favorite parts about this recipe is that it only has 5 ingredients. It's super easy. First, we've got some chicken tenders. Now, I bought my chicken tenders pre-trimmed just to save some time, but if you want to go ahead and go with some just plain old chicken breast and trim them yourself, that would be even cheaper. We're also going to be using some pork panko. Now, I just make my own pork panko by throwing Max pork rinds into my blender. Max are made with pork fat, and so that's the brand of pork rinds that we prefer. But I usually batch make some pork panko so that whenever I'm trying to make one of these recipes really quick, I've already got a lot of pork panko ready to go. The third ingredient is some Parmesan cheese. Now, I did get my Parmesan cheese pre-shredded just so that this recipe would be even quicker. But just so you know, if you do buy the shredded cheese, they add in potato starch as an anti-caking ingredient. So just keep that in mind. You could always shred your own, but again, for me, I just go with the pre-shredded stuff because it's way quicker. The last 2 ingredients is just some cream and an egg, and this is gonna turn into the egg wash that we're gonna put on our chicken tenders, and that helps that crunchy, cheesy pork panko mixture stick to our chicken tenders and make them very crispy. Now, personally, I am going to add some spices to my chicken tenders, but again, this is completely optional. The only things you have to make these chicken tenders are your chicken, pork panko, parm, and your egg wash. Let's get cooking. So first, let's get our chicken ready to go. Now, I have pre-trimmed chicken tenders, but I am gonna slice them up into smaller pieces. Again, I like my chicken tenders crispy, so slicing them up thin helps each piece of chicken get that nice, crispy Parmesan pork panko coating on them. And if you've ever seen those Burger King chicken fries, that's kind of the size we are looking for with this. So next, we're gonna get that crispy coating ready with our pork panko and our Parmesan. In a bowl, I combine 1/2 cup pork panko with 1/2 cup Parmesan cheese. The cheese is more so added for the texture, not the taste. It's really that Parmesan cheese that's gonna get all nice and crispy when these chicken tenders go into the air fryer. At this point, if you want to add some seasonings, you can. We'll just put them in the pork panko and cheese mixture. I like to do salt, pepper, paprika, garlic powder, but again, you can totally leave them out if you want to. Next, we're gonna make a simple egg wash. This is what is going to help our panko and cheese mixture stick to our chicken tenders. For the egg wash, I just use 1 egg and 1 tablespoon of cream and mix that up really good. So next, we're gonna create a little chicken tender assembly line. I've got my trimmed, cut up chicken tenders, my egg wash, and my pork panko and parm mixture. So first, you want to take your chicken and dip it into the egg wash, and then you're going to cover them in that panko and parm mixture. You really want to make sure to press the chicken into the pork panko and Parmesan mixture because this is what is going to help that coating stick to the chicken and make it crispy. Here are our chicken tenders all ready to go with that crunchy coating. Now, you can totally bake these in the oven, but we're gonna make it even easier by throwing these in the air fryer, 400 degrees, 8 minutes per side. And y'all, just wait until I show you how crispy and juicy these chicken tenders get. Some of y'all might know, but I'm currently 8 months pregnant with twins right now, and I've had really strong meat aversions. But these, I could probably eat the whole plate. So I gotta be honest, I have never been a big air fryer fan. I'm more of a kitchen minimalist, and I try to keep all these kitchen gadgets to a minimum, but I've gotta say, I've really been impressed with the Tasty air fryer and how quick and easy it makes it to get dinner on the table. I personally love that I don't have to waste time anymore preheating an oven. I just throw it into the air fryer and it's all ready to go. And since an air fryer is basically like a mini convection oven sitting on your counter, I really have noticed a difference in the crunch factor of the different types of food we make. Whether it's these chicken tenders, our air fryer chicken wings, or our crispy meatballs, I have been noticing our food getting a lot crispier since we started using an air fryer. So if you're looking for an air fryer to add to your meat-based lifestyle, make sure to check out Tasty. And if you would like $20 off your first order, make sure to use the code CarnivorePat20 at checkout. I just heard our air fryer go off. Let's get back to them and flip them over. This is gonna make sure that the chicken tenders get really crispy on each side, and they're gonna go right back into the air fryer 400 degrees for 8 minutes. All right, y'all, so I just pulled the chicken tenders out of the air fryer. Look at the crunch on that. Like, look at that crunchy coating. You can hardly tell that there's no flour in these whatsoever. It's crazy. I cannot wait to dig in. This pregnant mama is hungry. Now, depending if you are strict carnivore or if you are more just meat-based ketovore, you can add some sauces to these too. Some of Patrick and I's most favorite sauces are just some sugar-free ketchup and then some G.H. Hughes barbecue sauce. This is sugar-free. Our favorite kind is the hickory. They also have original and all different kinds. But I'm actually going to show you real quick how to make one of my favorite sauces, which is kind of a Chick-fil-A sauce that goes perfect with these chicken tenders. To make the sugar-free Chick-fil-A sauce, we're going to start with about 2 tablespoons of avocado oil mayo. To that, we're going to add a little bit of hickory barbecue sauce, a squirt of mustard, and some pickle juice. Now, I usually just eyeball making this sauce, but if you would like specific measurements, make sure to check the description. All right, y'all, so I got my chicken tenders and some of that homemade Chick-fil-A sauce. Give it a good dip. Did y'all hear that crunch? Because I felt that. Oh my goodness, that's good. Between meatballs and chicken tenders, this has got to be one of my favorite recipes. All right, y'all, so there you have it. If you are a chicken tender fan or a chicken nugget fan, or you just really crave that crunchy texture on meat, you have got to give these a try. Not only are they a healthier option, but they are also super quick and super easy. Again, only 5 ingredients for these: chicken tenders, pork panko, your egg wash, and some Parmesan cheese for that extra crisp. You can't get easier than these. I have made these now so many times. My toddler absolutely loves them, and honestly, I think they're becoming one of my top pregnancy cravings right now as I finish out my pregnancy. And also, you can always add the seasonings or sauces or leave them out. Make this recipe so that it fits your goals. I hope you enjoyed this recipe as much as we do, and I'll make sure to link the recipe along with any of the sauces and seasonings I used. It'll all be linked in the description below. And if you have friends or family who are following a more meat-based lifestyle, or they're trying to lose some weight, or maybe they're trying to reverse their type 2 diabetes, please make sure to share this recipe with them because I'm sure it will be very helpful. And again, if you're in the market for an air fryer, make sure to check out Tasty and use our code CarnivorePat20 for $20 off your first order. All right, y'all, so it's been super fun hanging out with you guys and cooking, but I'm getting hungry and they smell really good. So I will see you guys next time. Stay strong.